Hello and welcome to Sudden Strike 4 on the PlayStation 4. Now, the kind folks over at Kalypso Media Digital, the publisher behind this real-time tactics game, and RTT, sent me a code for, well, two of the DLCs, Africa the Desert War, and what this video is going to be about, a first quick look at the Pacific War campaigns. If you haven't played it already, Sudden Strike 4 is like a top-down view where you control tanks and lots of armoured vehicles and soldiers around battlefields to complete objectives, to win missions. Really good fun. You don't get many games like this on consoles, but it's available on the Xbox and on the PlayStation, and of course on PC as well. And the Pacific War is introducing, as I understand, lots of different concepts. We can control ships in this expansion, which is pretty amazing, and amphibious vehicles. So that sounds pretty cool as well. So what I thought I'd do is we'll just dive in and we'll just play for a little bit and kind of see. So we're starting off with the Japanese campaign, and this is kind of the way that it works. So each faction will have a campaign. So like in the main game you've got Germany, you've got Russia's, you've got the Allies, and then you have the expansions like Finland, North Africa. The road to Dunkirk is one of them, and then as part of that you generally have a big map like this, and then you work through them 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. And normally the missions get harder as you go through, but they'll all have a different theme. And there's lots of replayability within each mission because you have certain challenges that you can try and achieve within the mission. So it might be a different level of, different difficult level. It might be something like finish the mission without losing any of your tanks or something like that, and you can get different rewards for doing so. But without further ado, let's dive in. So the Battle of Wake Island. The war in the Pacific theatre of World War II began with the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, and at the same time Wake Island in December 1941. Air raids on the island began on the 8th of December by Japan's forces and were mostly successfully neutralising the US garrison's air defences, including the majority of their fighter airplanes. The combined effort of the remaining fighter planes and island-based artillery cannons managed to beat back the first Japanese landing attempt on the 11th of December and sink some of the ships involved in the invasion. After a failed American relief attempt, the second landing was reinforced by aircraft carriers and an overwhelming force of Imperial Japanese Navy Marines. After a long night of fighting, the garrison surrendered on the 23rd of December. The strategically important set of islands remained under Japanese control until the war's end, allowing Japan to fortify and hold control over much of Micronesia. Now we're going to put it on easy, because I'm not an expert at these games. So that's where we're going to be. So what we can do now is we can choose the doctrine of our players, our army, if you like. So in this case we've got Isoroku Yamamoto with the Navy doctrine, we've got Hisashi Taruchi the Army doctrine, and Sobi Toyoda the support doctrine. And depending on which general or admiral you choose, you'll start off with some certain perks, which you can see down here. So with Isoroku Yamamoto, we have the Banzai charge. Riflemen and officers gain melee charge. Melee charge can target infantry, and a successful charge kills instantly. They can carry more stuff, and they can carry hand grenades. Right, cool. What about the army? Destroyers gain the ability to lay mines. Vehicle crews deploy with repair kits. That's always a useful one. Hatch lookout, that's useful. Army telemeter. Artillery units fire with more accuracy. Smoke grenades. Repair vehicles. Heal vehicles up to 50% of the maximum hit points in addition to fixing critical damage. Additionally, cruisers gain regeneration. So I think we'll go with this one. So I like the idea of vehicle crews deploying their own kits. So we'll go with Hisashi Taruchi. And then as you play through the campaign, you earn stars. And you can then use those stars to get even more perks. But I haven't got any stars yet, so I can't do them. But again, that's part of the replayability, the fact that you can go back and you can replay the level with some different perks. Right, so let's crack on.
You must neutralize every 5-inch caliber coastal gun constantly firing on our Navy.
Okay.
Your second task is to capture the airfield in the middle of Wake Island.
Right, okay. Right, seems simple enough, but then all these missions do. Loading times generally are quite slow on the PlayStation, but it gives you time to have a sip on your cup of tea. And a big hint and tip for Sudden Strike 4 is save often, because in order to play this whole map, it would probably take this part of the map, just to play this mission, it would probably take like an hour normally. So I'd say, you know, save as you're going along, because things can go wrong very, very quickly. Battle of Wake Island, December 1941.
We've managed to land on the beach with our patrol boats after considerable effort, Commander. Your task is to lead the assault and seize control over Wake Island, Commander.
歩兵進行中。かしこまりました。かしこまりました。歩兵移動する。歩兵。
The island's main defense consists of several 5-inch 51 caliber guns. There are 2 of them on each island. They pose a major threat to our navy, so you must destroy them first.
Okay. Okay. Destroy it, right. So, what we can do, we can look around the map. So we've got to come and get these guns here. And we've got to get these guns here. And these guns here. And it looks like all we've got to play with at the moment are infantry. Okay. So, let us separate them into 2 groups first. So they're group 1. Those guys are group 2. What's this guy? He's a rifleman. 2 up. You can be a scout. In fact, should we do this one first? So let's send our scout off to have a look round. Send him up here. But let's stop him from returning fire. And let's make him lie down.
Then there's the island's airport, which could be a valuable asset to us. Seize it and wipe out its defenders.
Right. Actually,
you'll be aided by air support from our carriers during this operation. But be careful. Reconnaissance reported several AA guns in the area.
And the way I've tend to find the best way to proceed with Sudden Strike 4, especially when you haven't played a mission before, is slow and steady. All looks pretty clear. Let's move these guys up. Let's move these guys up. Oop. Just telling them to only shoot if they get shot at. Okay. Let's send this guy across the bridge. Now what you see is that the map is all dark until someone gets eyes on, and then you can then see what's going on. So there could well be tanks and everything over here, but we won't see them until our little scout guy. I wonder if... Oh, he's seen somebody. Right, so... Ah, here we go, we've seen our first soldiers. So there's a guy there and a guy there. So let's move him around here. Alright, here we go. So there's quite a lot of soldiers here. Let's see if we can put him there. Let's get him a bit closer.
歩兵進行中。歩兵進行中。
He can't see now, can he?
早くしろ。
Okay, let's move our infantry units up. Let's get to...
移動する。 報告に参りました。了解。
Right, so what I can now do is I can now tell these guys to fire. Right, so...
ご命令は。
Right, you can fire at will.
了解。破壊。
Here we go. Open fire, chaps. Oh, these guys need to come up. Let's let this guy fire.
Hohe 進行中。 対戦車へ準備完了。
Okay. Where's our medic gone?
ご命令は歩兵進行中。ご用件は。歩兵進行中。
Go and help that guy.
了解。
Oh, he died. Oh well. Okay, so we've seen off our first challenge, but we've lost our first scout. So we need a new scout. So let's take that guy.
戦車を狙う。
Let's say only return fire. Let's send him down here.
了解。
I don't like the look of these trenches.
対戦車へ移動中。
Just get him to lie down.
移動する。
Right, what's this over here? Oh, aircraft. Oh, that's the airfield, isn't it? Right, okay. Oop. Now, can this guy go up here? That would be cool.
目標を捉えた。
Can you climb up there? No.
了解。
There's going to be enemies in these trenches, isn't there? There's the artillery. Oh, stop. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, so we've got guys in these trenches here. We've got anti-aircraft guns there. Let's get another scout. One. That guy.
戦闘準備完了
You'll do. Only return fire. Send this guy down here.
了解
Enemy sighted.
Ooh, go down. Stop.
「移動します」
Okay, so there's guys there as well.
歩兵進行中
Fire!
Oh,
歩
Get out of there.
移動する
run, 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 run.
急げ
That's it. Well done. Right. Lie down.
かしこまりました 歩兵移動する歩兵移動する 急げ
Attack!
Ooh. Get out of there. They've seen you again. This guy's not very lucky, is he? No, don't fire at them. Okay, so we've got a bit of an impasse here, haven't we? Somehow we've got to get past these. Oh, wait a minute. Look, I think they can crawl past on this beach area. Right, okay, let's get this guy here.
何でしょ
Just get him to come over
う
here.
歩兵移動する
Get him to leg it.
Target in sight.
And get him to lie down.
移動する
He's definitely not hidden like this guy is. This guy is hidden, you see.
歩兵移動する
No, they can see him, can't they?
移動する
But this guy here.
報告に参りました。対戦車へ移動中。対戦車へ移動中。
Ooh, this could be good.
Target attack!
Oh, no, no.
対
Run
戦
back.
車へ移動中。
Run.
対戦車へ移動中。
Okay, so they can't get past there. Ooh, this is very, very, very tricky. Very tricky.
了解。
Right, okay, let's
戦
move up.
闘準備完了
対戦車へ報告に参りまし
Let's
た。
move our main force up.
歩兵移動する
ご用件は
移動します
Enemy!
目標に発砲せよ 歩兵移動する
Right, okay, so we can engage these anti-aircraft guns at distance.
ど真ん中了解
Hey!
対戦車兵報告に参りました。
歩兵進行中 ご命令をお待ちしております。歩兵移動する。目標破壊。了解。
Air guns taken care of, Major.
You've received additional air support.
Great, so that means we can now do something like... What's this? Ground attack. So we could do that. And how do we... I can't remember. I can't remember how we turn it around. How do you turn it around? I can't remember. Circle menu R2. So that brings up the ground attack and navigate with the L button. It's like that. And then oh wait a minute, is it? Okay, let's take out that one. Right, here we go. Here they come.
Enemy sighted.
歩兵報告に参りました。歩兵進行中。
対戦車兵報告に参りました。
歩兵移動する。
Get in there.
対戦車兵移動。戦車を狙う。
目標に飛行中。移動する。攻撃。急げ。目標地点に飛行移動中。
敵です。
Okay, right. So I need to look at the controls to remember how we do that. Right, okay, let's move up.
対戦車兵準備完了。
戦闘準備完了。
報告に参りました。
早くしろ。
報告に参りました。
Let's go for full out assault.
戦車を狙う。
歩兵移動する。早くしろ。
Oh, we've got a supply vehicle. And a jeep.
戦車を狙う。
もう一人くたばった。歩兵進行中。
Great. Okay, so we have taken the first set of guns on Wake Island. So that's probably a good point to pause the video and say, yeah, it looks really good. Now, you may well be watching this going, well, this is a bit boring. Where are all the tanks? Well, remember, this is just mission 1 in the Japanese campaign. There will be tanks and ships and everything later on. So what I'll be doing over the next few weeks, I'll record videos of the different missions on both the Allied and the American sides.
Reinforcements arrived.
Oh, we've got reinforcement. Oh, wait a minute, what have we got down here? Let me go about. Right, okay, we've got more soldiers. Excellent. Yeah, so I'm really super looking forward to playing more of Southern Strike 4. As I say, you don't get many of this type of game on the PlayStation or consoles in general, and I think this is a really high quality one. Now, if you're watching, you're thinking, oh, I don't like playing games where you have to build resources, you know, build factories to create weapons and tanks and ammunition. You don't do that in Southern Strike. You go in with what you've got, what you're carrying and what your supply vehicles carry, and sometimes you'll get you'll capture ammo dumps and fuel dumps and things, but you don't have to create resource places. It's very much, I guess, like a real, in inverted commas, battle, in the fact that, you know, you managing your fuel and your ammo and your people and your vehicles is an integral part to completing each mission. So what I'll do is I'll be saving here, I'll be stopping the video here, and look out for lots more Southern Strike 4 content related to the Africa Desert War and the Pacific War as well. Anyway, that's enough from me. Put your questions and comments down below, and I will see you again soon.